Alright, Lions fans, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about the current state of the Detroit Lions.
Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl.
Alright, so my opinion on the current state of the Lions is that I really do, and I truly mean this, I really do like the state and the position that we are in currently. And I'm going to give you the reasons why I believe we're in a good position. So the first point that I want to make about the Lions is that we are in a position where there is no pressure on our players right now. We are coming off of a season where we had Matt Patricia and Matthew Stafford. We had Stafford coming off of an injury, and we had Matt Patricia on the hot seat. So there was a lot of pressure on both of those guys to perform and succeed. And all the other guys on the roster, Kenny Golladay was on the contract year. There was a lot of pressure on the Lions last year. And I feel like that contributed to the Lions not having as much success as they should have last year. And then coming into this season, we got a new head coach, we got a new GM, a new quarterback, new offensive linemen, new receivers. You know, for the most part, this roster is brand new, and we have a lot of young talent on this roster. So with all of that, I feel like there is not that much pressure on the Lions. The fans, we're not expecting the Lions to succeed and make it to the playoffs. There is no pressure on the Lions right now. And with no pressure, they can just go out, they can play football, they can have fun. They don't need to worry about the media and all the pressure put on them, because there won't be much pressure on them. I like the fact that currently the Lions do not have any pressure on them, and that they can just go out there and have fun. And the next point that I want to mention is the new roster that we currently have on the Lions. I really like the new roster. Jared Goff, new quarterback, traded for Matthew Stafford, and a lot of people don't like Jared Goff, and me personally, I'm gonna give Jared Goff a shot. A few years ago, he was an MVP candidate. He competed in the Super Bowl. He didn't play the greatest in that Super Bowl, but he did compete in the Super Bowl before, and he's had success in his NFL career. I know he's dealt with injuries in the past, and he has struggled with the Rams, but I'm gonna give Jared Goff a shot on the Lions. I'm gonna see what he can do. Now, the receivers on the squad isn't the greatest right now, but we do have a running game, and we do have offensive linemen, so I feel like that's gonna help him out, and we're gonna just see what he can do. And I've been watching, the people at Woodward Sports, Joseph Dion, and from all the things that I've been hearing from mini camps is that Jared Goff is looking really good right now in mini camps. I want to talk about TJ Hockenson right now. I really like TJ Hockenson. Last year, there was a point in the season where he was the #1 in terms of voting for the Pro Bowls. He was the #1 tight end in Pro Bowl voting at one point last year. So he's going to be heading into his third year in the NFL. He's going to be even better. And I feel like he's going to succeed more because, as I just mentioned, we're going to be running the football a lot more this season, and the attention won't really be on TJ Hockenson, so he can do his thing. And what was he brought in here to do? He was here to catch balls and block and run plays, because if you guys remember coming out of college, the big thing about him that people loved is that he's very physical as a tight end. When they're going up against linebackers, he can block them and help create running lanes for our running backs. So TJ, I'm really expecting big things out of him this season. Him and Jared Goff, I hope they can develop a connection, and that those two can play well together. In the draft, we ended up picking up Penei Sewell. If you look anywhere across the board, everyone says this was a slam dunk pick. Everyone says that Penei Sewell is most likely going to be a success for the Lions, and I really believe that. You look at his tape, Penei Sewell is legit, and when you look at, we got Frank Ragnow, we got Taylor Decker, we got Penei Sewell. We are really building for, running the football this season. With DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams, we are really building to run the football this season. So I really like that, and I really like the pickup of Penei Sewell in the draft. I like in the draft we picked up Melo Fionwu, another young player who I like. The roster of the Lions, I really like where we're at. We have a nice influx of youth and older players on the roster, and it's always good to have a balance of young players and older players. And then the next thing that I want to talk about is the fact that, nobody's expecting the Lions to be good. The defense, we're going to struggle on defense. Our receivers aren't the greatest. Okay, the secondary, not the greatest. The D-line, not the greatest as well. So I'm not expecting the Lions to make the playoffs, and I don't think any fans of the Lions are expecting us to make the playoffs. But what I will say is that our division right now is pretty shaky. The Bears, who knows how good the Bears will be. The Packers, we don't know what's going to end up happening with Aaron Rodgers. Our division right now is kind of shaky. Anybody could succeed in our division. And again, I'm not expecting the Lions to make the playoffs, but this is the NFL. Anybody in the NFL can make a year jump just like that. And with the current division that we have, who's to say that the Lions can't end up shocking people and making it to the playoffs? Who knows? Again, I'm not saying we're going to make the playoffs, but there is a possibility that we can get there. So everybody, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. I really just love the position that the Lions are in. I love Dan Campbell. I'm all into biting off kneecaps, my guy. Campbell, he's really embraced the community and he's embraced the Detroit culture, so I really like that. And from everything that I've heard about all the the reports, is that it's fun to be a Detroit Lion right now. The locker room, it sounds like it's really good energy in there right now. Previously with Matt Patricia, it was the Patriot way. It was boring, it was sad, it was depressing. Now it sounds like with Dan Campbell, we got some energy in there, some fun, exciting. It sounds really good, man, and I really like the position that the Lions are in right now. Now Campbell, he does have to go out and prove himself, and Goff and all of these new guys, they do have to go out there and prove themselves. But I'm not expecting too much out of them, so I'm gonna be easily surprised by the guys this year. So all in all, man, I love where we're at. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 1K. I'm out.